everybody. Since I'm always doing ATCs, I thought, why don't I do a couple online? And just because, yeah, I'm just going to share some of my ATCs with you. So the first one that I'm going to do is we did this little pool set or backyard set. So the only thing I've done so far is I've cut out the pool, the border, and glued it together. And then all the little pieces are in here. And yes, they're tiny. Like, look how tiny that little thing for the flip-flop is. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is glue this down. I thought this just might be a fun little pop in and say hello and do an ATC with me. All right, so this is a big piece. I could have totally used tape runner, but I already had this in my hand, so I wasn't really thinking. All right, so I'm just going to line up the pool like that. So it doesn't look like a pool yet, but once you start adding the people in, it suddenly looks like a pool. Now I'm gonna pop up this girl once I've built her. Let me get my foam squares. Okay, there we go. All right, so she is going to go across the tube. So I'll just put a little bit of glue and position her so that she's sort of, I want to see a little bit of the tube through there, that opening. This is a Spellbinders die, so you can see the tube through the tube. And then she has, I should have done a yellow polka dot bikini, but I did a pink one. Just got my picker-upper tool here. Oops, it's a big piece. Okay, place that on. And then I'm going to use this end to position it. There, super cute. And then she has a hat that pretty much covers her whole face. Like that, and a tiny little ribbon. These are the tiniest pieces you can see there. And this little ribbon piece. Just press that down. All right, and now I'm going to pop her up. So I have little ones. I'm going to cut this on the sheet, much easier for her feet. And then behind her head, this one I could do big ones. And let's cut one more in half. There. Okay. Now I can put her in the pool. Oh, I broke my thumbnail, and it's my nail for picking off these little squares. It's bugging me. Okay. There we go. And I'll just position her wherever in the pool. There we go. And then I'm going to do these little shoes just sort of at random so it looks like they were kicked off. And then these tiny little part for your toes. So I always find it easier to put the glue on the piece, on the card, and then pick up with these, with the whatever pickup tool you have. And that way I'm not trying to put glue on these tiny little pieces. Mind you, when you have that tip, it's fine, but you know, sometimes it's just easier to pick it up and put it on. Okay, and then the last one is this little ladder. It doesn't really matter where the ladder goes, but I'll put it over here. Okay, so a bit of glue on a ladder into the pool, press it down, and voila. Just cap this. There she is, my little pool girl. All right, thanks for watching. Take care.